My good people, welcome back to Bread and Butter. You're here with your good friend Mac Sally. So, we are looking at Apple stock. Now, the reason why I want to talk to you about Apple stock today is because I had some puts on. And the reason why I had puts and some sells on Apple is Apple at this point in time is in a very, very indecisive place, but it is sticking around this 170 mark, and it's been floating around for quite some time. So I'm looking on the weekly chart. Now, first of all, I want to show you how to analyze charts. If you need any help with your trading, please don't hesitate to drop me a comment and we can have a conversation and see if we can make you some money too. So let's go back to when Apple stored out in December 2021. So that was the best part of almost 2.5 years ago. So around the same 170 mark, Apple touched it once this week, two on that week, three on that week, 20th of December. It went above it, that's four. Started coming back down, five, hit it again, sixth week, came below it, 7 weeks. Came back up on the 8th week and touched 170 again. The 9th week, it's touching 170. The 10th week, it's touching 170 again. And on the 11th week, February 2022, it made its decision to fall all the way down to 150. 150. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks before Apple could make up its mind for a decisive drop to the 150. Now, this was early February. Investors may have seen this as a good buy and they brought it all the way back up to 178. 150 was seen as a good buy, and then it came all the way back up to 177, 178. Now, this is because investors were still trying to figure out what state the economy was in, and Apple just had a crazy run all the way from 2020 all the way up to 2022. Look at this crazy run. Apple from March 2020 ran up 219% in around about a year and a half. That is crazy. Now, if Apple is a trusted stock and the cash flow coming out of Apple is a ridiculous amount. But look what happened. Apple dropped after, as we discussed earlier, indecisive 11 weeks, investors making up their mind what's happening. And after that, there was no more playing around. They made up their mind, whoosh, up, thought it was a buy, 150 up, nope, economy is bad, shush, all the way down to 133. Got a relief rally back up. Investors had an opportunity to get themselves back out, but look again, we're back at that 170 mark in August 2022. We realized economy is still not happy. It was an opportunity to get out, take some profits. If we didn't get out around, if we believed in it running up here, it was an opportunity to get out, and they gave us the chance of a lifetime. It came all the way down to 125. Now, it was below what it should be going for, and the risk to the upside was just too much. So it made every right and sense to buy the biggest stock on the stock market at that time, at 126. And as you can see, it ran up, profit taking in Jan, ran up all the way again until July the 31st, 2023. Now, again, this is where we get back to this level. Apple came all the way back down to what? 170. But this time, it's been touching in and out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Then it made a decisive move up. It touched previous resistance from July. It touched previous resistance here on the 18th of December, and then it couldn't go any higher, way above what Apple was worth. China fears started sticking in, coming in of declining sales overall, but Apple's services business is still growing, but ultimately investors are concerned about their biggest selling product, which is the iPhone. So that brought us back down to 170 again. So if you see where we're coming from now, Apple keeps touching this 170, but most importantly, when it gets around these levels, it either makes a decisive move up or a decisive move down. But look what happens here. This is where we are today. Apple's now been playing around with this 170 area for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hence, when I started seeing it not making a decisive decision, as soon as it ran up, puts. An experienced trader like me, all day, if any time that got above 175, puts to the downside, back to 170. I've just been doing it like clockwork. Boom, boom 2, boom 3, boom 4, boom 5. Money. You have to learn how to make your money to the downside. So what are we saying going forward? Now, we got to see how much longer is Apple going to play this 170 game. It looks like it's either going to do something on earnings, and if it wants to go up, we'll play that game again, and when it hits resistance, we'll play it back down. Or it could be waiting until the conference in the summer, where Apple is looking to unveil its AI strategy. So let's pay close attention to this Apple and this 170 levels. If you want to know where Apple will be going next and how to make your plays, drop me a comment. Press like, subscribe, and share.